right, lesson 10.3's area of other polygons. So if you look at the first part, it says give the minimum number of identical triangles. So what you would do is, all you have to do is really count up the sides. But if you want to draw out the triangles, you put a dot at the center, and then you just connect to the vertices, and that'll give you your number. So that's fairly easy. Over here, so for number 3 and number 4, you need to find the area of each of the whole polygon. So when you look at this, these are regular polygons, so that means each side is going to be equal. So when you look at this, they break them up into triangles for you. So if I look at the first one, you need to know the formula for a triangle, which is, for the area, is area equals half times base times height. So it's 1/2 of 12, which is the height, and it doesn't really matter which one we do first, times 7.5. So what I like to do is take half of that. So it's going to be 6 times 17.5. And then you need to multiply by 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 triangles. So then we multiply this by 5. So it's 6 times 17.5 times 5, and that's going to give you your answer. Okay, boys and girls, for the last one on this page, it's kind of going backwards. So if look what they give us the area of the pentagon. They give us the height of what each triangle is going to be, because remember, if we split up this pentagon, you're going to see that you're going to have 5 triangles. So they give us the height of the triangle, but they don't give us the bases. So what we need to do is find the length of each of the sides, which are the bases. Let me just make my mark a little bit bigger. Okay, so the formula would technically be the area of the whole pentagon equals 5 sides, because there's 5 triangles, times 1. Now we're going to do the formula for a triangle. So it's 1/2 base times height. So let's fill in what we know. Area is 292.5 equals 5 times 1/2. We don't know the base, but we do know the height. Okay, so what I like to do is let me just rewrite 292.5 equals, keep the 5, and then I'm going to have half of the 9 there, so it's 4.5b. Now, you should know that, let me just move this up, that next to a parentheses, if you have a number next to a parentheses, that means multiplication. So we have 292.5 equals 5 times 4.5, which is 22.5, and then we have our variable, which is b. So if I look at this, I know I need to divide by 22.5. Let me just move it up a little bit. Divide this side by 22.5, and then b will equal, oops, it's a little sloppy, sorry, b is going to equal your answer, so you guys can figure that one out. Okay, so the next several are very similar to that. So number 6 is almost the same thing, it's just a hexagon. Number 7, I would look at number 7, and what they did was this hexagon, they broke it up into 3 rhombuses. So you have 1, 2 up here, 3, and if you remember, a rhombus is a parallelogram also, so that's your hint. This problem right here, look at it pretty carefully. There's several ways to do this problem, but when I look at this problem, I'm just going to highlight a couple things to you. You have a rectangle right here, and if you look carefully, there's a trapezoid here and a trapezoid here. So what you need to do is figure out the rectangle. Then you're going to figure out the 2 different, the 2 trapezoids, and then you're going to add it all up, and that'll give you the area for the whole figure. And remember, a trapezoid is 1/2 height times b1 plus b2. So don't forget that. You need that for that formula. The bottom one, it's actually it's not that difficult. If you look at it, you have a triangle right here. They already give you the base and the height. And then you have a pentagon here, and they give you the base and height of each of those triangles. So all you have to do is figure out this triangle's area, figure out the pentagon's area, and then add that together, and that'll give you the whole figure. Okay, and don't forget, you can use a calculator on this homework as long as you show me all of your steps and your